Greetings, Cyber Dogs and citizens of the interbubs. This is Diggity Dogs coming at ya in another Minecraft episode from the HermitCraft server. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Bigger Logz Incorporated Mesa and the construction site of our brand spanking new Quadruple TNT Tree Chopper machine of amazingness. Although at the moment, it's just 4 glass containers floating above a giant tank of flowing water with a little bit of obsidian here and there. But worry not, my friends, by the end of this episode, we'll be blowing up some trees out here in the Mesa and taking our log business in the commercial district to the next freaking level. Now the good news is I've made some pretty decent progress on this bad boy already. Earlier this week on stream, we built a rather snazzy collection tank below the TNT blaster tubes, and this giant swimming pool thing is going to automatically collect and store all of the juicy logs that get generated by this farm. On top of that, we've got a working version of our Quadra Chopper already built on my creative sketch world, so all that's needed now is to actually build this beast on the HermitCraft server and get it configured correctly. Although, yeah, that's the bit I'm slightly worried about, but fear not, my friends, we got this thing! I've also spent far too many hours this week manually chopping down oak trees for our next delivery to Iskal 85. Yeah, the sooner we can get our tree farm up and running, the better, guys. Last episode, we struck a deal with our favorite Swedish potato to become his sole supplier of oak loggage for a discounted price per delivery.
One box for 20 diamonds and they will be delivered.
That's right.
I mean, yes. That
All
sounds
right.
amazing.
Here's the thing though, my dudes. That deal with Iskal is not exactly watertight, shall we say. You see, our contract does not specify how many logs will be included with each delivery, but it does say that Iskal must pay for each box of logs delivered. So I tell you what, let's kick off today's episode with another log delivery for Iskal. But this time, we're going to deliver 10 boxes of oak logs, which means, as per Addendum 1B.4 of our contract, Iskal is legally obliged to pay us 200 diamonds for this next delivery. Oh baby, we're gonna make some bling blangs today, my dudes. First things first, let's check whether Iskal has managed to pay for last episode's delivery, and oh yes, it looks like there are some diamond blocks there on the Delivablimp. Very, very good. Well, with a paying customer like this, I'm pretty sure we're going to be able to make a ton of diamonds out of this deal. That's 2 diamond blocks and 2 diamonds in the shulker box, 20 diamonds for the last delivery. Nice one, Iskal. Looks like this is going to be a very lucrative partnership indeed. You know what, guys? I think we might have a little bit of a problem over here. We've got to somehow fit 10 barrels filled with oak logs into this little blimp's tiny carry basket. And I gotta say, I'm a little bit worried about the weight load that we might be putting on our little blimp here. You know, this bad boy is only certified to carry 1 box at a time, and it's already starting to sound like it's taking a bit of strain from all of this excess weight. The aeronautic stability of this blimp has definitely been compromised. I think we might have a problem here, my dudes. Okay, settle down everybody. This is an emergency company meeting. I know it's 4 o'clock in the morning. Thanks everybody for coming out. We've had a little bit of a crash-tastic accident, and I'd like to know which one of you was responsible for packing the last Delivablimp. Sally, you're looking pretty suspicious over there, and did you really have to bring your pooping dog in at 4 o'clock in the morning? I mean, geez. Bob from accounting, why are you slowly backing out the door, my dude? Well, Cyber Dogs, it looks like we might have ourselves a little bit of a problem over here. Our shiny new state-of-the-art Bigger Logz Incorporated Delivablimp has crash-landed straight into the side of Iskal's tree. Uh-oh, it looks like Iskal's just discovered the damage also, and he doesn't look happy, does he? Oh geez, I knew it was a mistake to trust Bob from accounting with delivery logistics. This is not good for public relations, my dudes. Well, I guess we better assess the damage over here, guys. Head office is going to be expecting a full report in the morning, and no doubt somebody's going to get fired this week from Bigger Logz Incorporated. Oh my goodness, the blimp has literally and quite conveniently crash landed directly in front of the entrance to Iskal's base. That's going to make payment from his skull a little bit easier for him, hopefully. And yeah, there he is, running around in the middle of his base. Looking a little bit grumpy, I must say. We should probably give him a bit of a discount, considering this place is now a very serious health hazard. Danger! Hazardous crash site above. Warning, Bigger Logz Incorporated crash cleanup in operation. Did you witness the crash? Call 0800 logs for compensation. Okay, health and regulation precautions have been taken here, guys. I've set up a couple of warning signs around the crash site, and if anybody now gets injured in this area, well, we are not liable and cannot be taken to court legally because warning signs. Oh geez, we've made quite a mess over here, haven't we, guys? And Bigger Logz Incorporated is going to have to take full responsibility for this action and probably give Iskall a little bit of a discount for this delivery. I mean, it's only fair, right? Attention valued customer, due to the massive weight of your last order, we regret to inform you that our Delivablimp has malfunctioned, as it was overloaded at the warehouse by Bob the accountant. Here is a discount for you as compensation. For this delivery, each box will now only cost you 2 diamond blocks per box. What a bargain! Please pay in the shulker box below at your earliest convenience. Sincerely, Bigger Logz Incorporated CEO Rendog. Well guys, I guess we could say that our second delivery to Iskall has been a success. I mean, we did bring him 10 full boxes of oakwood logs for his amazing tree project, right? Although we have left a flaming mess over here at the entrance of his base. Oh geez, look, we shaved off 2 diamonds per box too, so hopefully that little discount will help ease Iskall's pain as he comes to terms with what has happened to his base over here. And hopefully this very small accident won't affect our relationship with our most valuable customer. Well guys, it's been a pretty intense day in the office so far. I'm taking a little bit of time off here on Loser Island, throwing a couple of lines in the water, getting my breath back. It's not every day your company's delivery blimp crashes into the side of your customer's base, you know what I mean? Anyway, haven't had much luck in the Hermiatic Ocean either, guys. Just a pufferfish, some cod, and some slimy salmon have been caught so far. However, I am feeling pretty good being back on the island. What's up, Sandy Cat? What's happening, baby? Pamela's still looking good, taking it easy on the island. Oh, look how happy she is to be back. But there is some very interesting news here on Loser Island, guys. Check it out. Something has arrived in the last couple of days from Stress Monster. Monsters Brew. New shop opening soon. Please read, hearty face. Gorgeous Hermit. I will be opening a brand new shop very soon over at the shopping district, and I need your help. Monsters Brew is the name of the shop, and I call on you to help me decide what potions should be sold. Ooh, what is Stress Monster up to over here, guys? Please can you write in this book the top 3 potions that you would buy and then sign the book with your name so that I know who it is from. After signing, please return the book to the chest at the Great Willow Tree. Then once the book has been returned, you can press the button over by the cauldron for a chance to win diamonds. Oh baby, a couple of diamonds for some market research? Don't mind if I do, and looks like Pamela agrees with me. Okay, top 3 potions I'd like to be able to buy. Well, fire protection's going to be number 1. Of course, the nether update is coming soon, and I'm going to be spending a lot of time in the nether, so fire protection is a must. Number 2, I'd probably say night vision, because that makes working underwater very easy, and we're probably going to spend quite a lot of time working underwater here at Loser Island, so that's beautiful. And for number 3, I would say invisibility, because that equals a whole bunch of shenanigans on the server. I'll have some of that. Alright, let's go find the willow tree in the shopping district, and I guess it is this absolutely a beautiful looking tree just outside of our log shop over here. Oh my goodness. Stress Monster bringing some beauty to the commercial district. Absolutely loving this build, man. Look at this beautiful custom tree. Oh man, very tasty indeed. It kind of makes me want to spruce up my own area a little bit, right? The original mycelium terrain under our blimp and this very janktastic road are not quite doing Stress's beautiful build justice over here, right? Anyway, let's figure out how we can get our reward over here. Please return the books in here. Okay, there we go. That's our market research done. And press for reward. Okay, well, hit the button. Do we get a reward of some kind? Ding, ding. Ding, and here's the reward box, 3 diamonds. Yo, don't mind if I do, baby. Thanks, Stress. Hey, you know what, guys? While we're out here, let's quickly check on Bigger Logz Incorporated profits for this week. I have not actually looked for about 5 or 6 days now, and it looks like the diamonds have been flowing. Oh my goodness. This is pretty insane, my dudes. I did not think that logs would sell so well on this server so early on, because people, you know, don't have a lot of diamonds to their name. But even at 2 diamonds a stack, these logs are selling out like nobody's business. We've made a stack and a smidge of profits for this week, and that is amazing, my dudes. You know what though, guys? One of the problems I'm having with my log business at the moment, aside from the Z being backwards here on our billboard, is that I am very much struggling to keep up with demand on the server. These hermits are loving their logs, especially oak logs and birch for some reason. Birch is so ugly, but apparently the hermits love a little bit of zebra action. Now, of course, we're going to be solving this problem with our Quadruple Chopper. That bad boy is going to be able to generate an insane amount of loggage for us, but I do think that we're going to need to increase the capacity of our shop also, right? We want to be able to offer more than just 1 barrel of logs to our fellow hermits. So, yeah, it looks like we might need to buy a little bit more land in front of the log blimp over here and maybe offer a few more barrels of logs for our customers. I mean, the more logs we sell, the richer we become, so it's a no-brainer, really. It's the next morning in real life, guys, and I've got myself a fresh cup of coffee, and my brain is ready to get technical for the next part of today's episode. Welcome back to the Bigger Logz Incorporated Mesa and the construction site of our Quadruple Chopper tree farm. Man, I'm so excited about this project, guys. This is going to be our very first major redstone build on the server, and to get ready for this, I spent a couple of hours last night getting everything that we need to make this happen. We got a shulker box full of awesome redstone goodness, and I set up a little bit of a platform over here. Now, this platform's obviously looking super janktastic at the moment, but this is where the control box for our farm is going to be, and I thought what we could do today is try to get one of our TNT choppers up and running. Now, the way that this bad boy works in a nutshell is that we plant a whole bunch of trees down there, and then we drop TNT into the trees from these tubes above. The TNT blows up the trees, we collect the logs, and profit is made. Yeah, sounds pretty simple, but the redstone is kind of complicated, so I tell you what, let's kick the sucker into a little bit of fast forward action, and I want to answer a few of your guys' questions about this project. So one of the most asked questions about this TNT farm from you guys is, Rendog, why don't you just use TNT dupers, you noob? And I thought, while we watch myself struggling to get all of this redstone installed, I'd answer that question for you guys, because it's kind of an important one. While yes, we could install a TNT duper into each of our dropper tubes here, that's going to remove a whole bunch of potential projects that we could make out here for our tree farm, right? For example, there'd be no need to make a creeper farm for all of the gunpowder, right? And I don't know about you guys, but I'd very much like to make a creeper farm this season. Not only would a creeper farm keep the TNT flowing through our Quadruple Chopper, but we could also use it to make rockets for ourselves, right? And that means we would need to make a sugarcane factory to make paper for rockets. And if we just plonk 4 cheaty TNT dupers into our farm over here, then we don't get to make all of those other cool things. On top of that, there is always a chance that things like TNT duping will be removed from the game in future patches, and that means I've got to come and fix the farm again at some point. And this thing is already kind of difficult for me to make in the first place, so I kind of want to keep this build as vanilla as possible so that we don't have to come and fix it again in the future. But most importantly, guys, for me, Minecraft is a game about doing it your own way. It's about having as much fun as you can possibly have with your projects, and not just simply doing stuff because it's the most efficient way to do it and everybody says you should do it that way. And yes, I know this Quadruple Chopper could probably be built much better by someone much smarter than me, but this is my own design that came out of my brain. It's my own redstone circuitry and ingenuity that is making this thing work, and that is maximum fun for me. Oh, we be cooking with gas out here in the Mesa today, Diggity Dogs. Oh, this feels so good, man. I've just successfully installed our first chopper into our Quadruple Chopper, and hopefully I've got all of the redstone correct. I've been building this from screenshots on my creative world, and yeah, I'm not the greatest at redstone, but it does all look correct, and all we need to do now is get the sucker primed up with some TNT action. I've got a shulker box here with some of the gunpowder we got from Grian. I've collected some sand. Let's make a bunch of TNT, get this sucker loaded up, and blow up a tree, shall we? Alright, step 1, gunpowder into the dispenser. Step 2, plant some trees that are going to get blown up by the TNT. Step 3, make sure the trees have a hollow center so the TNT can actually, well, blow them up. And step 4, the funnest of them all, push the button and enjoy the kaplam. Kaplam! Yep, that's looking pretty good, guys. The TNT took out the bottom of the tree, although we should probably configure it so the TNT blows up just a little bit higher. And I guess last step is to check on our delivery mechanism. The logs would have been flushed into our central collection aqueduct, and if everything has been set up correctly, they should end up in the storage area above. Yeah, there they go, up the bubble vader, and there they head into our storage area. Perfect. Let's have a quick check that they actually arrived. Yep, there's all the dirt that got blown up, the 16 spruce logs that we farmed, and all of the bone meal that we were using to test. And that, my friends, is working rather spiffily. Now, the bad news is we still have an entire tree to chop down over here, don't we? We've only taken out the bottom of this bad boy, and, well, that means I have a huge amount of redstone still to install before this Quadruple Chopper is up and running. But this is a pretty good opportunity for me to explain to you guys how this thing works before it gets really complicated, okay? This button triggers 2 redstone circuits. The first redstone circuit ignites the TNT in the dispenser. The second redstone circuit that's running on this blue wire over here gets triggered by the piston and the redstone block when we hit the button, and that circuit is going to retract the piston that is holding the ignited TNT in the tube. And herein lies the beauty of this Etho Tree Chopper, guys. The shorter we delay the retraction of that piston, the lower down the TNT will blow up. Now that delay is controlled by a string of repeaters, and each of these colored wires over here is what we're going to be using to drop the TNT at different levels. But because we don't have any of this other redstone installed, I will try and demonstrate this to you using the purple line. Now the purple line's delay is the shortest so that the TNT has time to get all the way to the bottom of the tree, but if we wanted to blow up, say, the middle of the tree, all we need to do is lengthen the delay a little bit over here. So let's add another couple of ticks into our delay circuit here. Maybe that should do, and what we should see now, hopefully, is that the TNT is going to blow up somewhere around here. Boom. Okay, that was a little bit too high over there, but that gives you an example of how we can use this repeater delay to control where the TNT blows up. Whew, I don't know about you guys, but my brain is literally a pot of redstone yogurt right now, my friends. I'm gonna need a bit of a break from this project, I think. I tell you what though, next episode, we will dedicate the entire episode to finishing the Quadruple Chopper. It is gonna be absolutely awesome, but yeah, for now, let's go do something else. Well, it's been quite the episode of HermitCraft today, hasn't it, guys? We crashed a blimp, we cooked our brains with redstone, and we blew up a tree. It's been fantastic, although I am feeling a little bit frazzled right now. There's one thing that can help with that. Little bit of retail therapy, am I right? So here we are for the last part of today's episode at Iskel's Treasure Island. Man, so many of you guys have been telling me about this thing. I thought we have to check this out. And to be honest, I feel a little bit bad about the blimpage crash, so let's spend a bit of money in an Iskel shop, shall we? Iskel's Treasure Island. Pay 1 diamond block to mine a gem. Some gems have treasure and some don't. Important, do not open a gem before mining it. Okay, well, that is very simple to understand. I guess these are the gems, and inside of these gems there could be some treasure, me mateys. Most excellent indeed. It looks like a lot of the gems have already been bought up. Someone went all the way into the middle. And, well, I guess we get a shulker box out of this deal. And, well, you can never have too many shulker boxes in Minecraft, am I right, guys? So I'll tell you what, let's buy 2 gems from Iskel, and hopefully we can get a nice, sweet prize out of this pile. I reckon let's go for this one all the way in the middle, right? I'm thinking maybe Iskel's hidden something nice and juicy down there. Can we pick it up? There we go. Okay, this is a little bit of a risky one, but this is all the way at the bottom of the pile, so we might get very lucky. Can we pick it up? No. Okay, I'm going to have to break into this a little bit. And there we go. Beautiful. Let's just fix it. Make sure we don't break anything. Okay, there we go. 2 pirate gems in the belly, me laddies. And I guess we just have to hope there's something sweet in them. What's in this one? 64 stone. And in this one, 32 blocks of redstone. Well, 32 blocks of redstone ain't nothing, but 64 stone. Not the greatest deal in the world, but hey, Iskel can use the diamonds to repair the damage that our blimp did, so I guess it's win-win? But that's just about gonna do it for me today on the HermitCraft server, guys. I'm back on Loser Island, chilling with Sandy Cat and Pamela. We're chucking some lines into the Hermiatic Ocean, trying to catch a mending book, and relaxing after what has been a very hectic week on the HermitCraft server for me. Whew, baby. I really hope you enjoyed this episode, guys. I spent a lot of time on the editing, experimenting with some new animation techniques that I haven't tried before, and, well, there's been a couple of headaches this week, not gonna lie, but I think it all turned out really awesome. I'm very proud of it, and really hope you guys enjoyed it. Listen, if you did, you know what to do, my friends. You smack that freaking like button. Seriously. And if you haven't subscribed yet, well, now's the time to hit the subscribe button and that jingle jangle bell thingy so you can keep up with this series. And, well, next episode, of course, we're going to be making the Quadruple Chopper. You're not going to want to miss that action. So hit the freaking subscribe button. My dudes, thank you for watching. Diggity Dogs signing out. We'll smell you all in the next episode.